Well, let me say welcome from Richmond. I want to reach out to speak to all my constituents about how things are going here in Richmond. We're at crossover. All the bills from the Senate now are in the House, and all the House bills are now coming over to the Senate. We'll be voting tomorrow on a budget that includes a surmountable amount of money for Grayson County, a $14.3 million amount to open the Grayson prison that will create 350 jobs, something that has been a main focal point of my election is the economy and creating jobs in the region. We've worked on several things for the state, trying to keep everything moving along. We've been working on a transportation package to try to be able to meet the demands that we have for transportation in Virginia. We've been trying to move forward to make sure that the maintenance costs can be covered. However, yesterday the Democrats took a position against the transportation budgets that or bills that we had in place, even the governor's bill, and those were all defeated on the Senate side. Hopefully, as the House bills move over and the House transportation plan comes to us, that we can craft something that is not a cumbersome tax increase on the people, yet will give us some sustainable money to use for transportation in the future. One of the things that I've been working on, the welfare drug testing bill, was defeated on Monday in the Senate on a 20-19 vote. One of our members was not present, so the bill went down on 20 votes by the Democrats, 19 were present by the Republicans. And that was kind of a disappointment because I feel like this is something that we need to be doing. If the taxpayers that are working have to submit to random drug testing, and it's their dollars that are paying for the services that are being rendered to these individuals. And my bill would have said that if they're suspected of using any type of drugs, that they would have to submit to the test or lose those benefits. There was a third party participant that would be able to make sure that the children of those individuals would receive benefits. However, the individual that was tested for the drugs would not. The second thing is the constitutional amendment that I've worked for 10 years on in the House and 2 years on now in the Senate, was sent back to committee yesterday because of some issues with the language in the bill. That was very disappointing on my behalf because I've spent so much time, so much work on this constitutional amendment to give the people a voice on how they feel about being able to express their beliefs according to the dictates of their conscience. And that bill was sent back to committee, and we'll not be able to see it again until next year. But however, I'm committed to continue to work on that. I think in the future we have got to allow the people to speak on this issue because there are so many threats made by the ACLU and secular groups that are intolerant of the way that people feel that as a society and what our forefathers believed in are being used against us today, as to say that they had not intended for us to be able to use that small freedom or a large freedom, I guess you would say, to be able to express ourselves religiously and publicly as to our beliefs and who we serve. I hope that you're having a good week in Southwest Virginia. I know that here in Richmond we're doing everything that we can to make sure that you're able to live prosperously in Virginia, and hopefully that the future of Virginia will continue to be vibrant and that the job creations will be more and more each year as we move forward and as we work to try to make things better for the constituents that we represent. So thank you for listening, and God bless, and have a good week.